good off guy, isn't we're the last one they came here. This one was too much. You know if you had it, Don Engine! Oh! Don Engine was good! Don Clear! Don Newry!
Come on, Newry, keep it on! Fine.
Clear off, Goose!
Don Dacky!
Oh, come on! Go ahead again!
Oh, yes.
You're right.
Well played, Newry. Well, let's get it clear.
And it's higher,
This season.
He looks well. He does look well. Well done. One in. Sir. 3-0 now. 1 Yeah. So who was it? It was that. Like what?
Very disappointing way to end the season, but a positive overall. I mean, the lads had a fantastic season. Second half performance, would you say, was a lot better than the first?
Yeah, first half I don't know what happened to us. It was like a pre-season friendly, which is so unlike us. You know, we've been really good here, been really good all season. So it was disappointing to come out 2-0 down half time, you know, but second half I was delighted with the performance.
I mean, straight off from the bat, Ross Arthur hitting the crossbar, you thought we were going to get ourselves back into it?
Yeah, well, I think if that goes in, you know, it's obviously a different game, you know, puts them under the course, they're starting to think about things, but you need to score, you know, goals change games. Davy really done fantastically well down the left. He won a great tackle, put the ball in. And you know, on the pitch this time of year, the ball's bobbling about a wee bit. You know, Ross tried his best to keep it down, but unfortunately got a great connection, but probably too well, hit the bar.
It's disappointing at the end of the season like that, but overall, I mean, it's been a great season for the lads compared to last year. I mean, you couldn't ask for any more from them. No,
exactly. You know, we talk. You know, 2 years ago we came second. A win today would have got us second. So last year was a bit of a blip. You know, we finished well. You know, in the bottom six. People are probably saying, you know, you're not playing against very good teams every week, but you know, I think it shows that, you know, Larne have struggled a wee bit in the bottom six. You know, we accumulated far more many points than they did. So, you know, you can only beat what's in front of you. So we did really well in the top six. We finished third, you know, against teams with far higher budgets than us. So it's onwards and upwards.
The budget you've worked, I mean, the boys you've brought in, I mean, they've just fitted in so well. I mean, even the young lads you've brought in this season have worked their socks off and proved the point.
Exactly. I think it just proves, you know, how important our under-20s are. You know, I think we've used 5, possibly 6 kids from the under-20s. We're now sort of picking in regulars now, and Josh Boyd, Charlie Dornan, Brant Nelson, obviously before he got injured, and there's been 2 or 3 other the kids. Young Chris Carson did nets for us on Tuesday night. Made his debut and did really well, kept a clean sheet. So fantastic. You know, it's the Ballyclare matches were really young, you know, an average age. So yeah, it's great. It augurs well for the future.
Overall, happy camp. Obviously, happy boss for the end of the season. I mean, you say you've been a fantastic season. You're overall happy with that?
Yeah, 100%. The boys are a bit gutted, a bit down now, you know, but that's, you know, they're in the used to being on the winning trail, you know. So today, last game of the season, they want to put in a bit of an effort and whatever else. First half, we don't know what happens. Just bad day at the office, I suppose. Second half, more like us, you know, and you know, but said, look, we'll go out and try and win the second half, but you know, we've probably done enough to win the second half. But unfortunately, an OG was the result of the second half. But good performance and great season.